about the some subset problem. So like subset problem, they will be like giving you a set of a set consisting some numbers here. In our problem, we have 4 numbers. They might give more numbers also. So this is a set, and we among this, like, so 3, 5, 6 and 9. So if I remove 3 comma 6, so this is a subset of this set. Okay, so like that I have to find a subset which fits my like target goal, that is 15. Okay, so exactly it has to fit it has to fit. So here we will be constructing a tree. One by one we will be adding all the values. So initially it will be 0. So then what we will be doing, one by one, first we will make a tree. So left part of the tree we will be adding these values. So with 3, and here without 3, again here with, without, like that we will be going like that, so on, until we find a subset where we are getting our target value. So now initially, so here we have 3, 5, 6, 7. So see here, now I will be doing it simultaneously. First here I will say it will be everything is 0, right? So now it is 0. So now what I will do, I will take 2 values. Here I will do with 3, and here without 3. Okay, so let me just write it here. Okay, now it's proper. So here first is 0. So now let me take it like this far. So here with 3, and here I am taking without 3. So with 3 and without 3. If we add 3 to 0, it becomes 3. If you don't add, it's still 0. Okay, so this thing is over. So now let us start from the left hand side. Okay, so now here it will be like, so here it is 3 now. Okay, I have added 3. So left of 3 and right of 3. So now next number is 5. I have to add 5 with 5, without 5. So it will be 3 plus 5 is 8. Without 5, it will be 3, 3 plus 0. It will be like that. Okay. So now again I will have here 8, and here it will be 3 itself. Okay, again let me consider this 8 part over here. So it will be like, sorry for the inconvenience if you have like if there was any audio break. I was receiving some multiple messages. Okay, so now here we are moving on to this part 8. So now 3 and 5 are, now we will add 6. So with 6, without 6. So 8 plus 6 is 14, and then 8 plus like if there is no 6, 8 plus 0 is again 8. Okay, so let me just put it over here. So here it is 14, and here it is 8 itself. Okay, so now again I have to come to this part 14. So here I won't be adding anything further. Why? Because so here I have to either add 14 or do not add 14. So here 14 plus 7, which is, it is greater than 15. Okay, so here this continuing further with this sub branch of tree won't make any sense, because we won't be getting anywhere. So we will stop it over there itself. So here I will put one into saying that 14 plus 7 is greater than 15. Now I will further go for this 8th again here, this wala 8. Okay, so here now here I can do with 7, without 7. Why? Because here we added so see here 3. Okay, so let me write here also with 5, without 5. So here with 6, here without 6. So it will be like, now here with 7, without 7. Okay, so without 7. So 8 plus 7, it gives me 15. Okay, and here again it will be 8, because we are not adding anything. So let me write 15 over here, and let me write 8 over here. So here further I cannot add anything here. Okay, so here I will put, so it did meet my solution, no. So I will write into, and why? Because 8 is less than 15, it is not equal to 15. Okay, done. So one part we have reached, one dead end of the graph. So now we still have another thing. So here So we didn't use 5, so this part is remaining. So now we have to add 6 with 6 without 6. So with 6 without 6. So 3 plus 6 is 9, and with that is 3 itself. Okay, 9 6 with 6 without 6. Now if I have to add a further 7 over here, it won't be valid. Why? Because 9 plus 7 goes like beyond 15, 16, right? So see, I had here 9. So if I add 7 and here without 7, so here I will be getting 16, right? So 16 is not valid. So I will put into here saying that 16 is greater than 15. Actually I should write 9 plus 7 is greater than 15. So you can write like that also. So there it won't go. So here now I have to like add here. So with 7 without 7. So even if I do, okay, let me do it. So here with 7 without 7, 6 plus 7, it's 13, and again it is 6. So here I will write into. So I don't have any further things to add. So it's cross and the light just went, power just went. So don't worry about that. So 13. So here I will be writing like 13 is less than 15, and here 6 is less than 15 because nothing else is there to add. So now I will move on to this part. Okay, I don't think now any like writing here is required. So it's 0. So now here it will be with 5. So 3 is done. So this section is for 5 without 5. So 0 plus 5 is 5, 0 plus 0 is 0. So here I will be adding the same way with 6 without 6. So 5 plus 6 is 11, and without that is 5 itself. So here it at 11th place I cannot add 7. Why? Because 11 plus 7 is greater than 15, and here only 7 is to be added. So 7 plus what is that? 5. So let me just draw it itself better. So here as you can see I am getting here 5 plus 7 is 12, and here 5 itself. So it is with 7 without 7. So here I will write into. Here also it's cross. Why? Because 12 is less than 15, and here also into because 5 is less than 15. So further if I continue here, so it will be like with 6 without 6, right? With 6 without 6. So here I am getting only 6, and here I am getting only here 0. So here I can conclude that 0 is less than 50 because it will be 0 here, and here no matter how like only 7 is left. So 6 plus 7 is less than 15. That's it. So this was my what to say solving the subset. So at the end, so here is the tree. Okay. Okay. So at the end, I can say that so the required subset was, so see here, where did I get my solution? That was here. Okay. So it was with 3, with 5, without 6, but with 7. So 3, 5 and 7. Okay. So this was my required subset, so which gives me 15 value. So I know like normally you can see the subset and solve, but to make a computer understand do it, you have to make it find all the probabilities. So here it was all the probabilities. So see here this was one place, and we had properly like this. So each space, so here only with or without 3, with or without 5, with or without 6, with or without 7, and here we didn't get anything. So this is the thing you have to do in subset, no matter what kind of like sets they give. Less number small tree, bigger number bigger tree, that's it. So this is my state space tree, and the instance which I had to find was 3, 5 and 7. Okay, so that's it, nothing else is there to break head in this concept. So no matter what questions you get, I can, if you want me to solve any other questions also you can give, and if this concept was helpful and you understood, then you can like. What's there in liking? You guys just watch and just ignore and don't like anything. Anyways, you understood, it's helpful for you, that's all it matters. Thank you.